Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 1985 season replay in Season Ticket Baseball. Today for Block 5, we are at the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota for a matchup in the American League West between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. The Mariners come into this game with a record of 9-4, leading the division, and the Twins are currently in fourth place with a record of 5-8. So we'll see if the Mariners are able to pick up a little bit of breathing room. But let's remember, it is April 23rd, 1985. Also want to make a couple of quick announcements. First, I am doing a little bit of prep work that I need for Mystical Munchies. So that's why we're having an edition of Saturday Morning Baseball rather than where Mystical Munchies normally would be. Mystical Munchies will be later today. That'll go up. Plus, that might make actually a good lunch entree. Also, for anybody who might be a regular on the channel, you probably won't be surprised to hear about this decision coming, but I have finally made the decision to go nuclear on my inside pitch baseball collection. So I will be starting to work on purging my inside pitch seasons out of my collection. And I'm going to do that mostly between Season Ticket and APA. I can probably take care of most of those. So that's how we're going to do that. And now I need to find where this stupid game is in Digital Diamond. Here we go. Mariners and the Twins. I had it last night when I was loading everything up. So I will also be bouncing around between, probably on the half innings when I'm checking in with you guys in chat, as I'm checking on my prep for Mystical Munchies later this afternoon. But I just need to get Digital Diamond caught up. And then we will be set to get into this one. In addition, by doing an edition of Saturday Morning Baseball, that opens us up to the possibility of another stream later this evening. I was going to try to do the campaign intro for the winter campaign in Arkham Horror, the card game, but I'm probably just going to do that tomorrow morning when we're all ready to start the campaign. I do at least have the decks built and ready to go. We're going to do that campaign all digital, though. I want to experiment with doing an entire campaign on the Super Complete Dread Edition that's available on TTS. But we are all set to get into this one once I finish spreading a few things out. What did I do with the rest of Fast Score here? Oh, here it is. All right, I want to make sure my strategy sheets, my quick reference sheets are visible where I can get at them easily. We are all set there. So we'll just check in with chat one last time before I go into Digital Diamond as we get set to get this game underway. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins today is Frank Viola, 18-14 with a 4.09 ERA, 250 and 2/3 innings pitched, 135 strikeouts, 68 walks, 26 homers in 1985. As the rest of the Twins get loose behind him, we will take our first look at the Mariners starting lineup. Leading off for the Mariners, we have Jack Perconti at second base, Phil Bradley's in left field, Alvin Davis is at first base, Gorman Thompson is the designated hitter, Dave Henderson is in center field, Al Cohens is in right field, Jim Presley is at third base, Domingo Ramos is the shortstop, and Bob Kearney is catching. Just getting everything reset into the layout, and then we will be good to have our first at-bat. Leading off for the Mariners, as I mentioned, is Jack Perconti. 264 average, 2 homers, 25 RBI in 85. We are going to use blue, white, and red dice. Twins are the home team. Fans here at the Metrodome on their feet. We were expecting a sellout for this one. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set. Twins historically won this game, by the way, 4-2. So this could be a good time for the home team to stop laying an egg on the board. Viola will set, and here is the opening pitch. That is going to be a 385 coming off of Perconti's card, and a 385 is going to be grounded over to first. Picking that one up for the Twins is going to be Herbeck. He will take that to the bag himself. That is out number 1, and we are underway here at, once you decide to catch up Digital Diamond, we are underway at the Metrodome. One out in the inning, and Phil Bradley steps into the batter's box. 300 average, 26 homers, 88 RBIs in 85. Viola will get the sign from Salas once again. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is a 170 coming off of Viola, and that's going to be a base hit for Bradley. And Bradley will be the first base runner for the Mariners today. Infield will go to double play depth for the Twins, as Alvin Davis now will step into the batter's box. 287 average, 18 homers, 78 RBI in 85. Viola will get the sign from Salas. I forgot to adjust up there as the infield is now at double play depth. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 584. That's going to be hit to the center fielder. Center fielder for the Twins is Puckett. 584 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Puckett will get under that one with no troubles. He'll maybe have to range in for that one for a little bit. And there are 2 outs in the inning. And I forgot to adjust I adjusted the wrong thing, but we got to the same place anyway. Gorman Thomas now stepping into the batter's box. 215 average, 32 homers, 87 RBI in 85. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 658 going over to the Metrodome, and that's going to be a ground ball over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Gagne. He will take that to the bag and take that to second himself, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, but the Mariners can't do anything with it. Score is now Seattle 0, Minnesota coming to bat. Catching up with chat real quick as Dice Baseball Digest now joins us here at the Metrodome. Pitchers set or wind when nobody's on base. Usually when nobody's on base, it'll be set and wind up. Sometimes I verbalize it, sometimes I don't. I'm not always consistent about that. But that is where we start here at the Metrodome. I'll tab back into Digital Diamond. Actually, I've got to go check on my prep work, so I will be right back. Probably about another half inning. Those should be ready. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, Dice Baseball Digest, you might not be familiar with the channel. I'm actually doing a little bit of prep work for my normal Saturday morning Mystical Munchies cooking segment. I wanted to get this prep work done ahead of time last night, but the night just got away from me. So I'm working on the prep work this morning because I need to be able to have those ready to go before I film Mystical Munchies later this morning. But starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners, Salome Barojas, 0-5 with a 5.98 ERA, 52 2/3 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, 33 walks, 6 homers in 85. We will take our first look at the Twins' starting lineup. Kirby Puckett is in center field, Mickey Hatcher is in left field, Kent Hrbek is at first base, Tom Bernansky is in right field, Roy Smalley is the DH, Gary Gaetti is at third base. Greg Gagne is the shortstop. Tim Tuffle is at second base. And Mark Salas is catching. And that's the lineup Barojas is charged with keeping in check. Also, I should probably warn you that this is not normally my baseball streaming time. Except if Mystical Munchies is a dinner entree. If Mystical Munchies is a dinner entree, then this will be a normal time for a baseball stream. But I will know that ahead of time before. 9 times out of 10, I'll know that immediately. I'll know that ahead of time. Anyway, Kirby Puckett now leading off for the Twins. 288 average, 4 homers, 74 RBI in 85. Barojas will get the sign from Kearney. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 192, and that's going to be a bloop single for Puckett as the Twins get their first base runner in short order. Infield will move to double play depth for the Mariners, and here's Mickey Hatcher. 282 average, 3 homers, 49 RBI, and 85. Puckett could be a danger to do a lot on the base paths today. Are they going to have them try to get the jump? They are going to have them try to get the jump. Puckett needs to beat a 13 with a steal of 6. That is an 11. He plus 3 plus 6 is 17. He will get the jump. Now are they going to send him? They're going to send him against Kearney with a 6 arm. Do they send Puckett here is the question. And I think the answer is not this early. Rojas will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. 438. Hatcher against the righty. 438 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Ramos. He will throw that over to Perconti at second. Perconti will make the relay over to Davis at first. And that is in time. That is an inning. Well, it's not just an inning-ending double play. It's definitely a soul-crushing one. Stadium groans. Ugh. As the Mariners make a huge double play. 2 outs in the inning, and Kent Hrbek now steps into the batter's box. 278 average, 21 homers, 93 RBI, and 85. Rojas will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. 677 turns into a 687 with the infield, with the home team batting, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be a base hit for Hrbek. Doesn't specify where it goes, just that Hrbek is going to end up on base. Batter now for the Twins is Tom Bernansky. 242 average, 27 homers, 90 RBI, and 85. Rojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 316 off of Bernansky's card, and that's going to be he's going to be frozen by the changeup for strike 3. That will retire the side. 2 hits for the Twins, but nothing coming across the plate. We are still scoreless after 1. And before we bat once more, I'm going to go check on that prep work that I'm working on. Couldn't have scripted that better if I tried. Potatoes I was boiling were ready to be drained, so now they're going to cool for a bit before we get to Mystical Munchies later. Top of the second now, and leading off for the for the Mariners, we have Dave Henderson. 241 average, 14 homers, 68 RBIs, and 85. Viola gets the sign from Salas. He will set, here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 544, sending us over to second baseman. That is Tuffle. 544 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Tuffle will get that one. He'll throw that over to first. 1 out in the inning. One out, and Al Cohens is the batter. 265 average, 14 homers, 69 RBIs in 85. Viola gets the sign from Salas. Here's the windup, the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 542, sends us right back to Tuffle's card, and that's going to be, say it with me, ground ball right back to Tuffle. He will take that, throw it over to first for out number 2. 2 quick outs for the Twins, and Jim Presley now is the batter for the Mariners. 275 average, 28 homers, 84 RBI in 85. Viola gets the sign from Salas. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 5-10. That'll be grounded right back to Viola easily. He will take that one. Not even a lot of trouble with that. He'll throw that over to Herbeck at first, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners in the top of the second. Bottom of the second coming up, and Roy Smalley is the batter as Barojas finishes up his warm-up tosses. 258 average, 12 homers, 45 RBI in 85. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 247. Barojas against a switch left. 247 is going to be grounded over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Perconti. He will make the throw over to first, out number 1. One out, and Gary Gaetti now is the batter. 246 average, 20 homers, 63 RBIs in 85. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 444. Gaetti against the righty. 444 is going to be grounded over to third. Presley will grab that one. He will throw that over across the horn, and that's 2 outs in the inning. Two outs, and Greg Gagne now the batter. 225 average, 2 homers, 23 RBI in 1985. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 536. That's over to the first baseman for the Mariners is Davis. 536 is going to be a base hit into right field. Gagne will reach with a single. Right fielder today is Cohens with a 6-arm. Gagne will stay put. Gagne will be content at first base with the single. And that'll bring Tim Tuffle up to the batter's box for the Twins. 260 average, 10 homers, 50 RBI in 85. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set. Here's the kick, and here comes the pitch. 426. Tuffle against the righty. 426 is going to be grounded over to short. Grabbing that one is going to be Ramos. He will take it to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, but the Twins aren't able to do anything with it. We remain scoreless after 2. Checking in with chat real quick. Everything quiet there. Stepping into the batter's box to lead off the top of the third for the Mariners is Domingo Ramos, the shortstop today. 196 average, 1 homer, 15 RBIs in 85. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. A 300 even, and Ramos is going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, out number 1. Bob Kearney now stepping into the batter's box for the Mariners. 243 average, 6 homers, 27 RBI in 85. Viola gets the sign from Salas. He will wind up. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 388 off of Kearney's card. A 388 is going to be popped up on the infield. Herbeck will get under that one for the Twins. He will haul that in, and that is out number 2. Two quick outs for the Twins, and Perconti now is the batter. Perconti grounded out his first time up. Viola gets the sign from Salas. Here's the windup, the kick, and here's the pitch. 519, that'll be hit over to Viola, and Viola's going to boot that one, and Perconti will extend the inning on the E1. Bradley now stepping into the batter's box for the Mariners. Bradley hit a base hit his first time up. Viola got to shake off that error. He will get the sign from Salas. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 694. That does not sound like shaking it off. And the Mariners are going to strike first as Bradley is going to smack that one all the way to the gap, and that is going to be a triple. Perconti will score, Bradley will end up at first, and the Mariners will strike first, 1-0 Seattle. Stadium groans. Ugh. Davis now is the batter. Davis flew out his first time up. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 462, Davis against the lefty. And Davis is going to come through, and he's going to get that one, and that is going to be a double, and the Mariners are going to extend their lead. Bradley will walk to the plate. Davis will end up at second, 2-0 Seattle. Stadium groans. Ugh. Gorman Thomas now the batter. Thomas grounded out his first time up. Viola gets the sign from Salas. He's got to shake off those 2 quick runs. Salas will set, or Viola will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 578. That does not sound like Viola shaking it off. 7 is Hatcher, 578. And that's going to be a base hit into center field, into left field. I'm pretty sure that'll end up with Dave. Actually, let's see what happens here. So 1B plus. I think that'll end up with Davis scoring, but I'm not completely sure. Yep, that will end up with Davis scoring. Thomas makes it to first, 3-0 Seattle. Stadium groans. Ugh. Henderson now the batter as all of this damage is coming with 2 outs. Henderson grounded out his first time up. That doesn't seem to be stopping anybody for the Mariners today. Viola has got to settle down. Salas will go out to Viola, tell him to calm down. Viola will set, and here's the pitch. 573. That'll be hit into left field. Left fielder today for the Twins is Hatcher. 573 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Hatcher, as mentioned, will get under that one. That will retire the side, but the Mariners strike first. Let's see, just making sure I got my runs right. 3 runs on 3 hits and an error, and the Mariners strike first. They come up a homer short of the cycle for the inning, but it is now 3-0 as we get set for the bottom of the third. Checking in with chat real quick. All quiet there. As leading off for the Twins, we have Mark Salas. 300 average, 9 homers, 41 RBI in 85. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. Barojas got to be feeling mighty good to have a 3-0 lead. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 270 against a lefty. 270, uh-oh. That could be trouble. Actually, yeah, against the lefty, that could be trouble. That one is hit deep to center field. Salas has a power of a 6. Can he get the Twins on the board, hit to straightaway center field? Let's see, a 6 plus 6 is a 12. And Salas will actually lead off the inning with a double. And Salas will end up at second base. Batter now is Puckett, as the Twins now have a chance to cut into this lead. Puckett is 1 for 1 with a single. Borojas will get the sign from Kearney. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 574. That'll be hit over to left field. Left fielder for the Mariners is Bradley. 574 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Bradley ranging to his right for that one a little bit, but he will haul that in for out number 1. Hatcher now stepping into the batter's box. Hatcher grounded into a double play his first time up. Salas, not a threat to do much on the base paths. Borojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 467. Hatcher against a righty with a 467. And Hatcher is going to come through with a double, and the Twins are going to get on the board. Salas will score. Hatcher will go to second. Once Digital Diamond catches up, it will be 3-1 Mariners. And coming into the batter's box now for the Twins is Herbeck. Herbeck today is 1 for 1 with a single. Borojas has got to have instant amnesia from that one. He will get the sign from Kearney. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 381 coming off of Herbeck's card. 381 is going to be... That is going to be actually a 4 double play. We could probably make that... So based on the situation, we could probably call... If it's supposed to be a double play, I think what we're going to do is that's going to be lined into second base. Perconti will have the ball slam into his glove. And then he's going to tag out Hatcher for the double play, and that will retire the side. Stadium groans. Ugh. But the Twins manage to answer. 1 run on 2 doubles. Score is now 3-1 Minnesota, or 3-1 Seattle after 3. Let's see if this does what I want it to do. No, it doesn't. So let's go. So I think we need to go L4, R2X. L4, R2X. That's the plan here. Ball's going to slam into the ball is going to slam into Perconti's glove, and it's still not doing what I want it to do. So I've got to go to the Digital Diamond commands because I know what I'm looking for here. There should be a command for... Okay, so, right. So L4... So here's how I need to enter this. L4, DP... Let's see, L4, DP... R2. What we should end up with is, there we go. Perfect. Okay, had to make Digital Diamond cooperate with me a little bit. Took a little bit of browbeating. Sometimes Digital Diamond is a little bit of a prima donna, but not terribly. It was worse when I was learning Digital Diamond, but now that I'm getting the hang of it a bit more, it's actually a pretty good tool. Top of the 4th coming up as the Mariners have a 3-1 lead. Batter now is Cohen's. Cohen's today is 0 for 1. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 270. Viola against a righty with a 270 is going to be a fly ball into right field. Coming under that one for the Twins is going to be Bernansky. He will make the catch for out number 1. One out in the inning, and the batter now is Presley. Presley today is 0 for 1. He grounded back to Viola his first time up. Viola will get the sign from Salas. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 586 going to the center fielder's card. Center fielder's Puckett, and 586 is going to be a fly ball right to him. Puckett won't have to go too far for that one, but he will make the catch for out number 2. Ramos now steps into the batter's box. Ramos struck out looking his first time up. Viola gets the sign from Salas with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Viola will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 666. The number of the beast brings us over to the Metrodome, and that's going to be grounded once again right back to Viola. He will fire that over to Herbeck at first, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners here in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and leading off for the Twins is Brunansky. Brunansky today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Borojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 687, turns into a 697, and that's going to be a walk for Brunansky. He will get on with a leadoff walk. The Mariners infield will go to double play depth, as the batter now, once I enter it on my physical score sheet, batter now is Smalley. Smalley today is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Brunansky is, he's not going to try to get the jump here. Borojas will get the sign from Kearney. He will set. Here's the pitch. 402. Smalley against a righty, and that's going to be ball 4. Slider misses the zone, and now the Twins have something going on, as the go-ahead run will be coming to the plate once Digital Diamond catches up, and that go-ahead run will take the form of Gary Gaetti. Gaetti, though, is 0 for 1. Borojas has got to try to keep this game under control. Fans at the Metrodome are loud. The Metrodome can be a very hard place to play in. I know, I've been there. I haven't played there, but I have been there to see a Viking Packer game there. Borojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. 658 turns into a 668, and that's going to be a wild pitch, and everybody's going to move up. As Borojas is going to throw that one wild, and everybody moves up on the wild pitch. That does take away the double play, and there should be... Actually, there's nobody out in the inning. Now the infield's got to play in. They want to keep the run. They want to keep this game right where it is. But that is also ball 1, and we will pitch again. Borojas will try that again. Hopefully without a little less of the wild stuff. 159. Strike that little less of the wild stuff. We've got another wild pitch. That will bring Brunansky in. Smalley will make it to third. Second wild pitch of the at-bat for Borojas makes it 3-2 in favor of the Twins. In favor of the Mariners. Stadium cheers. Yay! Ball 2, and Borojas will pitch again. That is a 304. And Gaetti's going to get frozen by a slider for strike 3 after all of that. And that is finally out number 1. Gagne now, the batter. Gagne today is 1 for 1 with a single. Borojas, hoping he doesn't help the Mariners beat themselves today. He will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 549. That does actually 594, I should say. That'll be hit into right field. Right fielder is Cohen's with a 594. Is going to be lifted into right field. Cohen's will make the catch for out number 2. But Smalley's got to try to score. He's a speed of actually, I believe a question mark exclamation like that. Should be runner has to try. Here's my other. I know it should be referenced on here somewhere. Yes, he's got a challenge. So Smalley with a speed of 0 has got to try to beat a 13 somehow. An 8 will not get it done, though. That will be an F9 R3X. That'll be a fly out, throw out, double play, and that will retire the side. Right? Yes. All right. So a walk, 2 walks, and 2 wild pitches, and the score is now 3-2 in favor of the Mariners after 4. Top of the 5th, and the leadoff man for the Mariners in the top of the 5th is Kearney. Kearney popped out to first his first time up. Viola will get the sign from Salas. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That's a 163, and a 163 will mean Kearney will lead off the inning with a walk. Twins will go to double play depth as the batter now is Perconti. Perconti today is 0 for 1. He reached on an error. Kearney, not much of a threat to do much on the base paths. Viola, very good at keeping runners in check. Perconti will wait for the pitch from Viola. Viola will kick, and he will pitch. 493. That sounds like it could be trouble against the lefty. And instead, that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Puckett will get under that one. That's out number 1. I'm pretty sure what the plus means Kearney will not advance to second. Let me just put that in as is, but I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with Kearney still at first. Yep. Bradley up next. Bradley today is 2 for 2 with a single and a triple. Viola knows he's got to be careful with Bradley. A mistake could extend this Mariners lead. Viola will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 247 coming off of Viola's card against a righty. 247 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Picking that one up will be Gaetti. Gaetti will turn, throw to Tuffle at second. Tuffle will fire to Herbeck at first. Relay is in time as the Twins go around the horn to get out of the inning with a double play. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across except for the walk for the Mariners, and we now head for the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, and leading off for the Twins, we have Tim Tuffle coming up to the plate. Tuffle today is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Borojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 344. Tuffle is going to be an infield single, and Tuffle will leg that one out for a base hit. The Mariners will go to double play depth as Salas will step into the batter's box. Salas led off the bottom of the 3rd with a double. Tuffle is not going to try to steal here. Although it is a one-run game, so you might be warmer to trying it. Borojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 670, which turns into a 680. And that's going to be a base hit. It's going to be a base hit. I'm pretty sure with the plus we'll end up with Tuffle at 3rd. Let me just find out. We will end up with Tuffle at 3rd. as the infield's got to come in to try to keep the tying run from scoring. Batter now is Puckett. Puckett today is 1 for 2 with a single. Barajas knows he's in a jam. He's got runners at the corners, but he's got nobody out. Barajas gets the sign from Kearney. Looking around at Salas at first, Tuffle at third. Fans at the Metrodome are loud. Barajas will set, and he will pitch. That is a 269 against a righty. 269 is going to be a fly ball into left field, or right field. Cohens will get under that one for out number 1. But the runner at third, but Tuffle will hold at third. One out in the inning, and the batter now is Hatcher. Hatcher today is 1 for 2 with a double. Fans at the Metrodome still loud, hoping for a big-time hit. Barajas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 551. That'll be hit. Yes, 551. That'll be hit over to third base. Third baseman for the Mariners is Presley on a 551. That'll be grounded right to Presley. Presley will fire that over to Perconti at second. Perconti will make the relay at first. That is in time, and the side is retired. Stadium barfs. Bleh. The Twins get 2 hits, but they can't do anything with them, and instead they ground into a double play to send a golden opportunity by the boards. Score is now 3-2 Seattle after 5. What a big-time pitch by Barajas. As the Twins waste a hold on. The Twins should not have tied the game. Hold on. The Twins should not have tied the game. So Puckett should have ended up with an F9, R3H. Actually, let's try just an F9. So bear with me a little bit. We've got some problems here. I got to sort something out with Digital Diamond. Okay, I think we got it now. So just needed an F9. I guess I tried to get cute with the commands. But yeah, we should have ended up with. Yeah, when Puckett flew out, we should have ended up with the runners holding, and now we're where we want to be. So now we've got the score where we want it to be in Digital Diamond, and now we're all set for the top of the 6th. Leading off will be Alvin Davis. Davis is 1 for 2 with a double. I do need a quick drink though. Okay. Got all of that sorted out, and now we're back. Viola gets the sign from Salas. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 321, and a 321 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that one for the Twins will be Hatcher. He will make the catch for out number 1. Thomas now steps into the batter's box. Thomas has a single today. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and he will pitch. That is going to be a 366 coming off of Thomas's card, 366. And Thomas is going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, out number 2. Viola trying to keep this game exactly where it is. 2 outs, and Henderson now the batter. Henderson is 0 for 2. He's grounded out, and he's flown out. Viola looks into Salas for the sign. Viola will wind up. Here's the kick, and here comes the pitch. That is a 173 coming off of Viola's card, and Henderson's going to keep the inning going with a base hit. Cohen's now the batter with 2 outs. Cohen's is 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out and he's flown out. Viola gets the sign from Salas. He will set and he will pitch. That is a 117, which will turn into a 317. And Cohen swings through a changeup for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the 2-out single by the Mariners, and we are all set for the bottom of the 6th. As I'll check in with chat. There we are, all quiet there. As heading into the bottom of the 6th, we've got the heart of the Twins order coming to the plate. Led off by Hrbek. Hrbek is 1 for 2 with a single, and he lined into a double play. Barajas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 401. Actually, yeah, 401, which is going to be a walk on either side. So Hrbek will get on with the leadoff walk. That'll be the first point of pitcher fatigue for Barajas. And I jarred the camera. Let me tab back into Digital Diamond and check on that real quick. Let's turn you that away. Okay. Infield will go to double play depth. I'll get the spin down out to track Barajas' fatigue. There we are. And the batter now is Brunansky. Brunansky today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, and scored on a pair of wild pitches back in the 4th. That was a rough inning for the Mariners. Hrbek is not going to try to do anything on the base paths. Brunansky will wait for the pitch from Barajas. Knowing Barajas' tendency for wildness, Kearney going to tell him to calm down and keep it in check. Barajas will get the sign from Kearney. He will kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 180, and that's going to be a bloop single. And we're going to have activity in the Mariners bullpen momentarily, because that is Barajas' second point of pitcher fatigue. Batter now is Smalley. Smalley represents, actually, Brunansky represents the go-ahead run. Brunansky today is, hold on, never mind. Smalley today is 0 for 1 with a walk. We are going to get some activity in the Mariners bullpen as starting to get loose for the Mariners is going to be Dave Geisel starting to get loose for the Mariners. Let's check in with chat just because I've had a little fun in games here. Okay, now we're all set. So Barajas finds himself in a bit of a jam here. The tying run is at second base, just waiting to be driven in by Smalley. Barajas will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 431. 431 against a righty is going to be grounded over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Perconti. Perconti will underhand that over to Ramos. Ramos makes the relay over to Davis. It is in time for a 4-6-3 double play. The tying run, Hrbek, will make third, but there are 2 outs in the inning. Stadium groans. Ugh. So Hrbek will make third, 2 outs in the inning. What a huge double play for the Twins. Gaetti now will step into the batter's box. Gaetti is 0 for 2. That is a huge double play for the Mariners. Barajas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 347. And Gaetti's going to lift that one into center field and slam his bat in frustration. Henderson will get under that one for the 3rd out, and that will retire the side. A walk and a hit, but the Twins get nothing out of it after hitting into a double play. Score remains 3-2 Mariners after 6. stadium groans. Ugh. The Twins know they should have gotten something out of that 6th inning. Leading off the top of the 7th for the Mariners is Jim Presley. Presley today is 0 for 2. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 6-0-6. That sounds very outish. And Presley's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, out number 1. Ramos now the batter. Ramos is 0 for 2 tonight. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 673 also sounds outish. Never mind, that's actually going to be a base hit into center field. The question is Ramos going to try to stretch that into a double? Puckett's got a 6 arm. No, Ramos is not even going to try to test Puckett. He will be content at first with the base hit. The infield will go to double play depth, though, as Kearney will be the batter. Kearney today is 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's actually the first point of fatigue against Viola. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 632, which is going to turn into a 637 because of pitcher fatigue. And that's going to be lifted into center field. Getting under that one for the Twins is Puckett. He will make the catch. We've been calling his name a lot, and that's out number 2. Perconti now the batter. Perconti tonight is 0 for 2. He reached on an error. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 443. That'll come off of Perconti against the lefty. 443 is going to be grounded over to first. Herbeck will take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. Hit for the Mariners, but they can't do anything with it. We are at the 7th inning stretch once Digital Diamond catches up. As usual, I will not torture you guys with my rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I will, however, take a small break. Don't forget, we still have Fast Score coming up after this game. Our next game is either going to be tonight or tomorrow night. I haven't decided which one it's going to be yet, though. And where did I put the rest of... Oh, here we go. In Block 6, we will be over at Dodger Stadium as the San Diego Padres will be taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Andy Hawkins will be going for the Padres, and Tom Brennan will be going for the Dodgers. Padres, Dodgers in an NL West matchup. Currently as of now, before we've done anything with the ticker, two teams near the bottom of the division, to be honest. But we'll see how that changes coming out of Fast Score tonight, or coming out of Fast Score today. Bottom of the 7th coming up, and we're looking at the bottom of the order for the Twins. They're going to let Barojas pitch for a little bit longer. Geisel needs a little bit more time to get ready. Coming into bat for the Mariners is Gagne leading off. Gagne is 1 for 2 with a single. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 114. And a 114 is going to be a base hit into left field. Gagne getting on with the leadoff run. That will hit into left field. He could extend it. Bradley's got an arm of 4, and Gagne is going to be content at first base. That will be a point of pitcher fatigue against Ramos, though. Infield will go to double play depth, and the batter now is Tuffle. Tuffle today is 1 for 2 with an infield single. Is Gagne gonna try to run on Barojas? Now he's gonna try to get the jump, see if they can take away the double play. The Twins have hit into, how many have the Twins have hit into? The Twins have hit into 3 double plays today. They're gonna try to have Gagne get the jump on Barojas, which he can do easily, and they're going to send him. Gagne's off to second. He's got a beat of 16, though. He's got a speed of 4. And no! What a play by Kearney, as he's going to throw Gagne out trying to steal. And Gagne gets caught stealing for out number 1. Hold on. Now I got to figure out how I enter caught stealing. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, here. No. Okay. CS2B is what we want. One out in the inning as Gagne is thrown out trying to steal. Stadium barfs. Blah. But the Twins had to try it. Barojas now will turn and deal with Tuffle. Mariners breathe a huge sigh of relief as the Twins got greedy and they paid for it. Barojas gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 193, and that's going to be a bloop single by Tuffle. That'll be the 4th point of pitcher fatigue. Infield will go back to double play depth again, as the batter now is going to be Salas. Salas tonight is... Salas tonight is 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and that is going to be it for Barojas. They are going to take him out of the game at this point of pitcher fatigue. And coming in to pitch for the Mariners, once I get him to cooperate, will be Dave Geisel. No wins, no losses with a 6.33 ERA. 27 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 15 walks, 3 homers in 85. His job is to try to settle the damage down here, and they might try to run again on Geisel, although Kearney's got a cannon behind the plate. No, they're not going to try it, even though they've hit into 3 double plays. They've already gotten caught once. Geisel will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 280. Kearney against the lefty, 280. Uh-oh. Deep to right field. Salas thinks he's got a hold of one. Salas has a power of a 6. Does he give the Twins the lead to right field? $11 and 6 is 17, and just barely, but that will be good enough for the lead with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to right field. Going back for that one for the Mariners is Cohen's. He's back to the track, back to the wall, and that just barely is going to clear the stands, but barely counts. Home run, Mark Salas. 4-3 in favor of the Twins. Stadium cheers. Yay! Just as huge as the caught stealing is, Salas gets the Twins out of trouble with a 2-run bomb. Puckett now stepping into the batter's box. Puckett today is 1 for 3 with a single. Geisel has got to shake that one off. Kearney goes out to talk to him on the hill. Geisel will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. 418. Puckett against a lefty. 418 is going to be grounded over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Ramos. He will make the play, and that is out number 2. Just as easily as momentum swings to the Mariners, it goes right back to the Twins. Hatcher now the batter. Hatcher has a double, but he's hit into 2 double plays. 2 of the Twins' 3 double plays tonight. Geisel will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 434. Hatcher against the lefty. 434 is going to be grounded right back to short. Ramos once again will pick that one up, and that will retire the side. But what an inning for the Twins. 3 hits, or 2, actually, that should be 2 runs on 3 hits. A 2-run bomb by Mark Salas, and the Twins have now taken a 4-3 lead after 7. I'll check in with chat real quick. As Viola is going to start the top of the 8th, but I don't expect him to finish. Getting loose for the Twins is going to be Kurt Wardle in the bullpen. Coming into bat for the Mariners, we're looking at the middle of their order as Bradley, hang on, let's update the scoreboard since we are in the top of the 8th. Bradley today is 2 for 3 with a single and a triple. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 282. Viola against a righty. 282. Uh-oh. That one is deep to left field. Bradley thinks he's got a hold of one. He's got a power of a 7. Does Bradley tie this game with one swing of his bat? Let's see. That is 15. 15 and 7 is 22. No! Somehow he doesn't. He gets under it just enough. But Hatcher will be back near the wall. He's actually going to leap up. He's going to make a spectacular catch on that one. And that will rob Bradley of tying this game. Stadium cheers. Yay! What a play out there by Hatcher to rob Bradley of the home run. Batter now is Davis. Davis is 1 for 3 with a double. Viola pumping his fist on the mound. He is thrilled to see his defense having his back out there. Viola will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 120 is going to turn into a 320, and that's going to be another fly ball into center field. Hatcher won't have to quite make quite as dramatic a play out there. He'll range in for that one slightly, but that will be out number 2 on the catch. Quick 2 outs for the Mariners, as Thomas now is the batter. Thomas tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Viola gets the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 698. Uh-oh, that's going to be a 703. And this time, Thomas has gotten into one. That one is deep to center field. Does Thomas, with a power of 9, tie this game? Nine and 15 is 24. And yeah, Thomas has just tied this game with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to center field. Puckett going back for that one. He's back to the track, back to the wall, and that ball is going to be in the upper deck. Home run, Gorman Thomas. And just like that, this game is tied at 4. Stadium groans. Ugh. Hatcher robs Bradley of a home run, but Puckett is not able to do the same to Thomas, and this game is tied at 4. Henderson will now be the batter. Henderson tonight is 1 for 3, and that is going to be it for Viola. the Twins are going to take Viola out of the game. We've got a very dramatic top of the 8th here, as coming in to pitch for the Twins. Coming in to pitch for the Twins will be Kurt Wardle. 1-3 with a 5.51 ERA. 49 innings pitched, 47 strikeouts, 28 walks, 9 homers in 85. His job is to get the Twins out of this inning with no further damage done. Wardle gets the sign from Salas. He will set. Here's the pitch. That is a 583. That'll be hit over to center fielder as Puckett, and that'll be a fly ball in his direction. Puckett will have to maybe take a couple steps to his left, but that will retire the side as the ball will fall into his glove nice and easily. But damage done. 1 hit, a solo homer by Thomas. We are now tied at 4, heading into the bottom of the 8th. What a dramatic top of the 8th, I'll tell you that much. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this high-drama game here at the Metrodome today. There we go. Bottom of the 8th, and the heart of the Twins' order is coming up to bat. Herbeck will lead off. Herbeck is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Geisel will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. On a 464, Herbeck against the lefty. 464 is going to be lifted into center field. Getting under that one for the Mariners is going to be Bradley. He will make the catch, and that's out number 1. This could very easily have been a one-run game again the other way if Hatcher didn't rob Bradley. Stepping into the batter's box now is Bernansky. Bernansky is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and he scored on a pair of wild pitches back in the 4th. Geisel will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 500. We are going to have a rare play with nobody on. That is going to be a 516. 516 says, oh, that's going to be a deep fly ball as the ball bounces off the outfield wall and past the center fielder. Batter gets a bases clearing triple, except the run is empty. If the batter has to try by challenging the center fielder's arm. Center fielder for the Mariners is Henderson. He's got a 5-arm. Bernansky with a 3 speed. Bernansky's got to be to 15 or he's going to be thrown out at the plate trying for an inside the park home run. Let's see. 6, 7, and 3 is 10. No! Bernansky tries to get greedy on the triple, but he is going to get thrown out on his way to the plate. And that's going to go... Let's see, how is that going to go? 8-4-2. Wow, what a play. Let's see if Digital Diamond does this the way I want it to. Let's see. No, come on. So let's go 3B8X. Let's see if that does what I want it to, because we should end up with 2 outs. Actually, we should end up at 2 outs. No. Let's see. How do we... Okay, here we go. Looks like rather than get cute, I just need to do 3BX. We should end up at 2 outs in the inning. Stadium groans. Ugh. And stepping into the batter's box now is Smiley, now that I've got all that sorted out. Smiley today is 0 for 2 with a walk. Geisel will get the sign. Actually, that should be a point of fatigue against Geisel, I think. No. Now, actually, yes, it should be, because he did allow a base runner even if he got thrown out. Geisel will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 429 coming off of Smalley against the lefty. And a 429 is going to be grounded over to second. Picking that one up for the Mariners is going to be Perconti. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. A triple by Bernansky, but he gets thrown out trying to get greedy. Otherwise, nothing happening. We are tied at 4 after 8. But will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? We'll find out after I check in with chat. Leading off the top of the 9th for the Mariners, we've got Al Coens. Coens today is 0 for 3. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 435. Coens against the lefty with a 435 is going to be grounded over to short. Picking that one up for the Twins is going to be Gagne. He will make the easy play over to first, and that is out number 1. Presley now the batter for the Mariners. Presley today is 0 for 3. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 373. And a 373 is going to be a base hit to right field. Presley could try to extend that to a double, but he's not going to. He's going to be content at first base with the single. The infield, though, will go to double play depth as Ramos now steps into the batter's box. Ramos is 1 for 3 with a single. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. Should that be a point of fatigue against Wardle? No. Wardle will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 6-12, which sounds very outish. And Ramos is going to get frozen by a slider for strike 3, out number 2. Kearney now, the batter. We are going to get some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Let's see, they're going to get... They are going to get Carl Best warming up in the Mariner bullpen. Coming back to more immediate concerns, Kearney is 0 for 2 with a walk. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 298. Okay, against the righty, 298. Uh-oh. Kearney thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is deep to left field. Kearney's power is a 4. Does he give the Mariners the lead? Bradley hit one to Hatcher, but Hatcher was able to rob him. Kearney's got a power of a 4. Can he get this ball out? 4 plus 5 is 9. No, he can't get it out, but that will be a base hit. And the inning will continue as Presley will make second. Kearney will make first. And the batter now is Perconti. Perconti is 0 for 3, but he reached on an error. That's also the first point of fatigue for Wardle. Fans at the Metrodome are loud, hoping the Twins can get out of this inning, out of this jam, with no damage done. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 107, which will turn into a 307, and that's going to get lifted into center field. Coming under that is going to be Puckett. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. Stadium size. Phew! 2 hits, but the Mariners aren't able to do anything with either of them. We are still tied, and now we have to find out if there will be any bottom of the 9th inning magic. It won't be on Geisel's watch, though. He's going to come out of the game. Mariners will need a pitcher. Knock it off. Coming in to pitch for the Mariners will be Carl Best. 2-1 with a 1.95 ERA. 32 1/3 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, 6 walks, 1 home run in 85. Leading off the bottom of the 9th, we've got Gary Gaetti. Gaetti today is 0 for 3. You figure he might be about due. Best will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 455 against a righty. 455 is going to be grounded over to third. Grabbing that one is Presley. He will throw that across the horn for 1 out. Gagne steps into the batter's box. Gagne is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Best gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 227 against a righty. 227 is going to be grounded right back to the pitcher. Best will take that one. He'll fire that one over to first. 2 outs in the inning. Twins are batting. Now there's 2 outs. Tuffle next steps into the batter's box. Tuffle today is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Best will look into Kearney for the sign. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 414. Tuffle against a righty. 414 is going to be grounded over to short. That'll be Ramos picking that one up. He will throw that over. The Twins go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 9th, and we have got bonus baseball coming your way, as we are tied at 4 after 9. First time this replay, I've needed to do that on the board. We'll check in with chat. Hopefully you guys are about to enjoy this little extra inning tilt. As leading off for the top of the 10th, we have Phil Bradley. Bradley got robbed his last time up. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. As my red D10 goes behind, my red D10 falls on me. There it is. And of course, it fell behind the table. That'll be a 282. Wardle against, Wardle against a righty. That is going to be hit deep to left field. Bradley has got to come up with another huge play, or Hatcher's got to come up with another huge play. This is exactly what happened back in the 8th. Bradley has got a power of a 7. Can he get this one out this time? 7 and 16 is 23, and Bradley this time is going to hit that one up with a boom! That ball is hit high, deep to left field. Hatcher going back for that one once again. He will make the leap at the wall again, but this time it is 2 rows out of his reach. Home run, Phil Bradley. Mariners take the lead. Stadium barfs. Bleh. 5-4 Seattle. That is Wardle's second point of fatigue as Davis now steps into the batter's box. Davis today is 1 for 4 with a double. We're going to get activity in the Twins bullpen as Pete Filson is going to start getting loose for the Twins. We're also going to get some activity in the Mariners bullpen, as getting loose for the Mariners is going to be their closer, Ed Nunez, as the Mariners are going to try to end this game. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 640, which is going to turn into a 650, but that's going to be grounded over to third. Picking that one up is going to be Gaetti. He will throw that across the horn for the first out of the inning. Thomas now steps into the batter's box. Thomas hit a bomb back in the eighth after Hatcher had to puck it after Hatcher robbed Bradley. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here's the pitch. 325 coming off Thomas's card. Thomas swings through a curveball for strike 3, out number 2. Henderson now steps into the batter's box. Henderson is 1 for 4 with a single. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 682. 692. And Henderson's going to get into that one, and that's going to be a double. And that'll be the third point of fatigue on Wardle. Cohen's now stepping into the batter's box. Cohen's is 0 for 4. Wardle trying to get out of the inning so Filson can take over if this game goes further. Wardle will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 699. That might have been a mistake not to take Wardle out. That is a 7-0. That's actually a 714, and that is going to be deep to center field. Cohen's has got a power of 6. Puckett is going to need to make a huge play on this one, but can Cohen's get this one out with a power of a 6 to center field? 6 and 3 is a 9. No, he can't get it out, but that will be a base hit. That should score the run. Right, I keep forgetting. The single should score the run. Just do 1B8. Just do 1B star. There we go. That should end up with Henderson scoring. Nope. But we will have runners at the corners with 2 outs. Presley the batter. Presley tonight is 1 for 4 with a single, and that is going to be it for Wardle. The Twins are going to take him out. They probably should have taken him out after the home run. But coming in to pitch for the Twins, is going to be Pete Filson. 4 and 5 with a 3.67 ERA. 95 and 2/3 innings pitched. 42 strikeouts, 30 walks, 13 homers in 85. Filson's job right now, get 1 out. Get out of this inning. Filson will get the sign from Salas. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 475. Presley against the lefty, 475, is going to be grounded over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Gagne. He will make the play over to second himself, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits. A solo bomb by Phil Bradley, and it is now 5-4 Seattle heading into the bottom of the 10th. Ninth inning magic ties the game for Seattle. Actually, no, it was eighth. I think it was 8th inning magic that tied the game for Seattle. Will the Mariners be able to hold the lead, though? Carl Best is going to come out of this game, as the Mariners are done with funny business in this one. Checking in with chat real quick. And coming in to pitch for the Mariners is going to be, once Digital Diamond catches up with me, Ed Nunez. 7-3 with 16 saves, 3.09 ERA, 90 and a third innings pitched, 58 strikeouts, 34 walks, 13 hits in 91. He will have the top of the order to deal with. Leading off will be Mark Salas. Salas is a triple shy of the cycle, 3 for 3 with a single, double, and a homer. Nunez hoping not to be the one to give up the cycle. Nunez will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 389. Salas against a righty, 389. That is going to be a base hit into left field. So, of course, first thing Nunez does is comes in, gives up a single. Salas could try to stretch that into a double. Left fielder is Bradley with an arm of a 4. Salas will be content with the single. And that'll be the first point of pitcher fatigue against Nunez. The Twins are very nervous with the runner on first because the Twins are nervous with the runner at first because they have hit into 3 double plays tonight, or 3 double plays today. Puckett is hoping not to make it 4. He is 0 for 3, though. Salas, not a threat to do anything on the base paths. Nunez will look into Kearney for the sign. What? Oh, I gotta do 1B7. Right, I always forget about that. While Digital Diamond loads up, Nunez will get the sign from Kearney. He will set. Here's the pitch. That is a 585. That does not sound, well, the center fielder is Henderson. 585 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Henderson will come under that one easily for out number 1. Infield remains at double play depth, and Hatcher now is the batter. Hatcher is 1 for 4 with a double, but he robbed Bradley back in the 8th with his glove. Nunez gets the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 461 against a righty. 461 is going to be grounded right back to Nunez. Nunez will turn, fire that over to first. That is 2 outs in the inning. Salas will make second on the play. And the last chance for the Twins comes down to Kent Hrbek. Hrbek today is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Nunez trying to get the Mariners out of this game. He will get the sign from Kearney. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 658, which turns into a 668. And that's going to be a wild pitch, and Salas will be at third. Actually, yeah, Salas will go to third on the wild pitch. Wow. The Twins are determined to make this as interesting as possible. That will be ball 1, though. Nunez trying to finish this game. He will try again. That is a 158. And that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Hrbek slams his bat, as getting under that one easily is going to be Cohen's. He will put out his glove, blop, and the ball will gently fall into it. That's your game. The Seattle Mariners have high drama at the Metrodome, but they managed to escape with a 5-4 victory, as home teams are now 0-5 on the board. Stadium barfs. Bleh. Final line score coming up. For the Mariners, 5 runs on 12 hits and no errors. For the Twins, 4 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. Winning pitcher today, let me see if I can find the pitchers here. Winning pitcher today is Carl Best Kurt Wardle will take the loss, and Ed Nunez will end up with a save. We are not quite done yet, though, as we still have to ask the rest of the majors. We still have to ask Fast Score how the rest of the majors did, but as usual, I'm going to clean up a bit first. What a game full of high drama today. A very nice tilt for the morning. It is now time to ask the rest of the majors, to ask Fast Score how the rest of the majors did. And just like it sounds, we have Fast Score Baseball to answer that question. The Mariners win a drama-filled game over the Twins 5-4 in 10. Now, let's ask Fast Score how the rest of the majors did. First up, we've got the A's and the Angels. Come here. Angels, 26-11 is 2. Or A's, actually, 26-11 is 2. A's, 2016 is 3. That's a win for the Angels. Brewers and the White Sox. Brewers, 12-26 is 3. White Sox, 11-21. Actually, White Sox, 11-21 is 2. That's a win for the beer makers. Tigers and the Indians are both 8s. Tigers roll a 31. That is 3. Indians roll a 32. That is also 3. They will have extras. Tigers roll a 5, -1 is 4. Indians roll a 2, -3 is -1. That game will go to the Tigers in extras. Red Sox and the Yankees. Red Sox, 10-42 is 4. Yankees, 11-36 is also 4. They too will go to extras. Red Sox roll a 1, -4 is -3. Yankees roll a 2, -2 is 0. That will go to the Yankees in extras. Orioles and the Rangers. Orioles, 1953 is 8. Rangers, 861 is 6. And the Orioles win a shootout. Royals and the Blue Jays. Royals, 444 is 4. A lot of 4s there. Blue Jays, 1251 is 6. That's a win for the Bluebirds. Okay, we got to go to the backside. Reds and the Astros. Reds, 1821 is 3. Astros, 1445 is 6. That is a win for the Astros. Phillies and the Expos. Phillies, 1545 is 6. Expos, 843 is 4. That's a win for the Phillies. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs, 1346 is 6. Pirates, 521 is 1. That's a win for the Baby Bears. Braves and the Padres. Braves, 934 is 4. Padres, 855 is 6. That is a win for the Padres. Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers, 712 is 0. Giants, 036 is 2. That's a win for the Giants. Mets and the Cardinals are both 12s. Mets roll a 26. That is 3. Cardinals roll a 63. That's a lot more than 3. That is 8. That is a win for the Redbirds. April 24th. A's and the Angels. A's, 1121 is 2. Angels, 1236 is 4. That's a win for the Halos. Brewers and the White Sox. Brewers, 854 is 5. White Sox, 1755 is 8. That's a win for the White Sox. Tigers and the Indians. Tigers, 1453 is 6. Indians, 1022 is 2. That's a win for the Cats. Mariners and the Twins. We just had them earlier. We just had them on the board. Mariners look to be continuing their winning ways. 1155 is 6. Twins, 634 is 3. And the Mariners will indeed continue their winning ways. Red Sox and the Yankees. Red Sox, 814 is 1. Yankees, 1454 is 7. That'll be a win, a big win by the Yankees. Orioles and the Rangers. Orioles, 1441 is 5. Rangers, 736 is 4. The Orioles win a close one. Royals and the Blue Jays. Royals, 1135 is 4. Blue Jays, 431 is 2. That's a win for the Royals. Reds and the Astros. Reds, 915 is 2. Astros, 865 is a lot more than 2. That's 8. And that's a win for Nolan Ryan and the Astros. Phillies and the Expos. Phillies, 742 is 4. Expos, 963 is 7. That's a win for the Expos. Cubs and the Pirates. Another die goes flying on me. Cubs, 1335 is 4. Pirates, 654 is 5. The Pirates get to hang the Jolly Roger. Braves and the Padres. Braves, 611. It should be a goose egg, and it is. Padres, 1763 is 9. And the Padres blank the Braves. Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers, 943 is 4. Giants, 255 is also 4. They will go to extras. Dodgers roll a 4 plus 0. Giants roll a 1 minus 1 is 0. That will be a win for the Dodgers. Mets and the Cardinals. Mets, 834 is 3. Cardinals, negative 166 is 7. That's a win for the Redbirds. On to April 25th. Indians and the Orioles. Indians, 736 is 4. Orioles, 28-26 is 6. That is a win by the Orioles. Tigers and the Brewers. Tigers, 1336 is 5. Brewers, 1425 is 4. That's a win for the Tigers. A's and the Twins. A's, 1665 is 10. Twins, 1416 is going to be a lot less than 10. That's 3. That's a win for the A's. Red Sox and the Yankees, as Philip Anderson now joins us here for Fast Score. What was Minnesota's record just before the game? Minnesota came in with a record of 5-8 before the game today. And so far they're doing pretty terribly on the ticker. But I will make sure I get the update on that before we come together for our next block. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Red Sox and the Yankees. Red Sox, 1122 is 3. Yankees, 1513 is 2. That's a win for the Red Sox. Angels and the Mariners. Angels, 1413 is 2. Mariners, 735 is 3. Seattle continues their winning ways. Braves and the Astros. Braves, 852 is 5. Astros, 1846. That is 7. That's a win for the Astros. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres, 933 is 3. Dodgers, 742 is 4. That's a win for the Dodgers. Cardinals and the Expos. Cardinals, 922 is 2. Expos, 425 is also 2. They will go to extras. Cardinals roll a 3 plus 0. Expos roll a 6 plus 1 is 7. That will be a win for the Expos in extras. Reds and the Giants. Philip says, sorry you missed the live game. Looks like Seattle is doing great, and also the Astros. Yeah, the Mariners picked up a huge board win, and you really missed a really exciting 8th inning, especially the top of the 8th. I would encourage you to go back and watch that. Reds and the Giants. Reds, 1045 is 5. Giants, 456 is also 5. They will also go to extras. Reds roll a 2, minus 3 is -1. Giants roll a 6, minus 1 is 5. And that'll be a win for the Giants in extras. And to be fair, Philip, I was going to be starting Mystical Munchies about now, but I ran into a problem where I needed to do a little bit of prep work, but I couldn't get that prep work done last night like I wanted to. So I did the prep work and decided to stream a block game today instead. So that's scheduling kind of got a little bit messed up, but that's basically what happened. So we'll have Mystical Munchies later today. Anyway, April 26th, Indians and the Orioles. Indians, 1435 is 5. Orioles, 1641 is also 5. Say it with me, kids. They will go to extras. Indians roll a 5, minus 3 is 2. Baltimore rolls a 3, minus 2 is 1. In a game that apparently nobody wants to win, the Indians will take that one in extras. Royals and the Red Sox. Royals, 516 is 1. Red Sox, 1212 is also 1. Once again, say it with me, kids. They will go to extras. Kansas City will roll a 1, plus 2 is 3. Boston will roll a 4, minus 4 is 0. Kansas City will take that one in extras. Yankees and the White Sox. Yankees, 1125 is 3. White Sox, 1225 is also 3. Wow! Again, they will have extras. Yankees roll a 6, minus 2 is 4. White Sox roll a 6, plus 0 is 6. And that'll be a win for the White Sox in extras. No kidding, lots of extras. Tigers and the Brewers. Tigers, 1443 is 5. Brewers, 631 is 3. That is a win for the Tigers. A's and the Twins. A's, 1556 is 7. Twins, 1913 is 2. That is a win for the A's, as the Twins so far seem to be in free fall. Angels and the Mariners. Angels, 1856 is 8. Mariners, 921 is 2. And the Angels will check the Mariners, at least on that one. Blue Jays and the Rangers. Blue Jays, 1311 is a goose egg. Rangers, 114 is also a goose egg. Another one nobody wants to win. They, too, will go to extras. Blue Jays roll a 4 plus 0. Rangers roll a 5 plus 0. And in a game nobody wants to win, the Rangers will take that one in extras. Braves and the Astros. Braves, 944 is 5. Astros, 1224 is 3. That's a win for the Braves. Padres and the Dodgers. We will see these two for our next block. Padres, 236 is 3. Dodgers, 535 is also 3. Once again, say it with me, they will go to extras. Padres roll a 4 plus 0. Dodgers roll a 3 plus 0. That's a win for the Padres in extras. And I'm surprised at how badly the Dodgers seem to be underperforming so far in April. Cardinals and the Expos. As I remember, the Dodgers went to the NLCS in '85. Cardinals, 1031 is 3. Expos, 711 is a goose egg. That'll be a win for the Cardinals. Pirates and the Mets. Pirates, 433 is 3. Mets, 1416 is 2. That's a win for the Pirates. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs, 1352 is 6. Phillies, 716 is 2. That's a win for the Cubs. Last up in this block, Reds and the Giants. Reds, 954 is 6. Giants, 645 is 4. That game belongs to the Reds. And that will do it for this block of season ticket baseball, of my 1985 season ticket baseball replay. A lot of extra inning games in this one, but we still have a lot coming up on the channel. I have to run some errands, but after that, I will be starting on Mystical Munchies, starting out of the Marvel Eat the Universe cookbook with the appetizer, Loki's Kropka Core. As for Sunday, we will be continuing we'll be starting the winter campaign in Arkham Horror, the card game. I wanted to shoot an intro for the campaign today, but I don't think I'm going to get to that. Thank you. And our next block, of course, will be block 6. It will be April 29th, I think. No, April 27th, 1985. We will be at Dodger Stadium, and it will be the San Diego Padres visiting the Los Angeles Dodgers. Andy Hawkins will be going for the Padres, and Tom Brennan will be going for the Dodgers. I'm going to try to do that one tonight, but that might be tomorrow night's block. Thank you for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Seattle Mariners ride a pair of solo home runs in the last 3 innings to a dramatic 5-4 victory over the Twins in 10 innings. Once again, take care.